going on, you crazy bastards? You're back here with Rob Kimball from sonsofwrestling.com for a WWE Raw review. And we start off the show with Paul Heyman in the ring, and he's explaining the Beast, Brock Lesnar, and what he's going to do to John Cena. Well, John Cena's music hits, he comes down to the ring, and he's there for a fight like he explained last week. If Brock Lesnar is not there, he's going to whoop the shit out of Paul Heyman. So, Paul Heyman, then he says there is a reason why Brock Lesnar's not there yet, because he takes private jets and he does not like anyone. That's why he goes and flies privately. So, and his flight was delayed. And well, John Cena's got his hands around the back of the neck of Paul Heyman, and he does not like this. And well, Cena is a little, he's okay with it, but he only has till halftime because he's ready to whoop some ass. And he says, you have till halftime, 5 or 10 minutes, give or take, and Brock Lesnar better be here. I'm going to come and whoop your ass. So Paul Heyman does look worried. John Cena goes to leave. Paul Heyman is definitely a little worried here, but then John Cena catches Paul Heyman before he leaves and says, you know, I don't want to say I don't trust you, but I don't trust you. So he locks him into a headlock and takes his ass to the back. Now, if you have the WWE app, you would see what happened after that, and they ended up showing us anyway. Took him into a private room with the door locked shut, and he has Kali come in. A little funny, little back and forth the way they were trying to communicate. Anyway, Kali is standing guard, so no one can get in, no one can get out. Then we move on to Chris Jericho versus Kane. And hell yeah, Jericho is controlling the majority of this match, clearly. And corporate Kane, as you will, hands up, shooting Jericho into the turnbuckles. It was a fucked up botch type deal. Jericho splits his chin open. Well, in the end, Kane comes up and he takes off one of the turnbuckles, and he's ready to throw Jericho into this to pick up the victory. Well, didn't quite work out that way, and Jericho ends up putting Kane into the exposed turnbuckle. Hell yes, picks up the victory. That's awesome. And like I said, we got Paul Heyman backstage looking worried and shit because he has no reception on his phone now. Oh, it's crazy. Then we have Roman Reigns backstage with Renee Young, and he plans on punching Seth Rollins until his knuckles bleed. So building up that storyline, that feud, that match, gonna be awesome. And then we have Jack Swagger versus Bo Dallas, and surprisingly enough, Bo Dallas is running pretty much most of this match, and it was pretty cool. He goes for a finishing move for a pin, not the running Bo Dog, my bad. He goes for the pin though here, and this turns into a Patriot lock. This is finally when Swagger gets a little offense in, and he picks up the victory with a quick tap out from Bo Dallas. Then next we have Paige and Nikki Bella versus Brie Bella and AJ Lee. And well, start off the match here. Nikki Bella, she's teasing, wanting to lock up with Brie right off the bat. She ends up kicking out, tapping into Paige, and she just sits on the ringside. And well, anyway, match goes on. Paige is running the shit pretty much the whole time. Finally, Brie, goes for a hot tag here. Well, Nikki comes around and yanks AJ Lee off the ring apron, and that is that. We get a rampage from Paige to Brie Bella for the victory. Then Nikki Bella comes in, locks her up onto her shoulders, drop down slam, and then she leaves, and then this turns into a little skip off between AJ and Paige. Well, it is what it is. You're gonna have something cool there at the pay-per-view. Then you have Kali and Heyman. This was funny shit. Heyman comes out, he's begging for mercy. He needs to make this phone call, but Kali just crushes his phone, slams it down on the ground, stomps it. It's done. Throws Heyman back in. Funny shit. Then he even says, no reception when he picks up his phone. Funny shit by Kali. Better outside of the ring than in. And if you don't agree, comment below. Then we have Bray Wyatt cuts a promo, and he plans on taking on the Big Show here and fixing a problem there. That's the Big Show coming up. Then we have the Big Show versus Bray Wyatt, and Big Show looks unstoppable this whole entire match. Really, Bray Wyatt's throwing everything at him, and he's just not really getting much. I mean, he's hitting the offense, but Big Show just kicks out of anything and just flings the person, such as this match, Bray Wyatt, like a goddamn ragdoll, just off of him. It's like, goddamn, how could you take out Big Show? So I guess we're going to find out eventually when we do get the feud between Bray Wyatt and Big Show. It'll be pretty cool. Here we do have Big Show side slam with an elbow drop on top to Bray Wyatt. Luke Harper comes in, breaks this up, DQ, and well, Big Show, like I said, unstoppable. 2 double choke slam to Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, both down. Bray Wyatt's outside the ring in his rocking chair, just laughing. So this can get inside the head of Big Show. So if you can't take him down with fierce power, maybe you just got to get in his head and fuck him up. And I think that's where this whole thing is going with Bray Wyatt. Then we have the Usos and Sheamus versus Cesaro and the Dust Brothers, and good tag action, especially the end. Just the back and forth, awesome shit. And then Cesaro mimicking shit from Sheamus, awesome stuff. And he's just antagonizing him this whole match, really good shit. And Jimmy's in there the whole time, just getting his ass rattled, and he finally gets a hot tag, but it looked as if Cesaro outsmarted everyone when he hits that little tag on the side, comes in, hits the neutralizer to Sheamus, and we almost have a pin here. Nope, we get the one of the Usos in, breaks it up, and then it turns into an Uso victory here. Usos and Sheamus pick up the win. So, hopefully, at Night of Champions, we see some changes of belts. That's what I want to see. Cesaro champ and the Gold and Stardust Brothers pick up the win. That's the way I want to see it go. Then we have Randy Orton backstage explaining he will give Jericho the beating of his life. Slow, boring, whatever. Then we have Cena. Goes and gets Paul Heyman, drags his ass to the ring. He's ready to go. He's fierce. He's intense. He's ready to rock. And then he drags his ass into the ring for everyone to see this beatdown he's about to give to Paul Heyman and beat his ass. Well, Paul Heyman gets a mic and gets into the ear of John Cena. And he explains to him how it's not going to happen. You're not going to punch me. You cannot become a Brock Lesnar. You cannot become a Paul Heyman guy. Because if you did, you're going to be a bully. So, really, brings that all down. John Cena explains, I was never going to beat your ass, really. Then, I just wanted you to produce a beast. And like he said earlier in the promo, if you can produce a beast, or I can produce missing teeth when I punch him down your throat. Some shit like that with his fist. Then, anyway, Paul Heyman ends up stirring up a little emotion in John Cena and talks about his mother and testicles, and well, this stirs up John Cena. Comes in, clocks Paul Heyman outside of the ring. Brock Lesnar's music hits and the fucking crowd erupts. Just amazing shit. That just hair on the back of your neck standing up. And Brock Lesnar comes out to the ring wearing a belt like a champ should, around his waist, might I add. Comment below, what do you guys think about a champ wearing a belt around his waist, over his shoulder, around his neck? It should be around your waist, in my opinion. Leave yours down here. Let me know what you think looks cool. Then, well, Brock Lesnar just gets Paul Heyman out of the way, and then he teases coming in, and then he takes the belt and just throws it over his back and walks out like Jeff Hardy. But John Cena's convincing enough to get Brock Lesnar back in there. Brock Lesnar does go for it, looks dominant, hits a German suplex right off the bat, and then goes to exit the ring. But John Cena's back, fierce and tense. We get this battle back and forth, just slugging each other. John Cena looking to have the upper hand here. Looks like he may have broke Brock Lesnar's nose. There was blood, and his nose did look a little miscombobulated. So I wonder. And then Michael Cole's yelling. It looks like, so maybe be storyline or not. I don't know. But it did look like his nose was a little fucked up. Just really good fucking segment right there. I'm glad that it happened. I'm glad that he didn't tease it like he did the last time when he was back to the ring and then backed off. Back to the ring and backed off, then finally just left. He actually got into the ring and just destroyed Cena in the beginning. Cena got the upper hand in the end, so leading to Night of Champions, this will be pretty badass. Cannot wait. So then we have Cameron versus Naomi, in which would have been a really big build if they had capitalized on this earlier, but the Naomi eye injury, whatever. So anyway, it's a Raw match, and it's a quick match. You can hear everything they're fucking saying during this match, during the rest hold. I mean, it was plain as day. Typically, I'm that guy that can't hear the shit until I watch like a Botchamania. Oh, I heard it all. I even heard during Bray Wyatt Big Show tonight, so maybe the crowd wasn't as rowdy or what. Anyway, quick submission, and Cameron taps right away, and we pick, and that was it. In typical fashion between these two, Cameron would have done something in the end, even though she tapped to keep the heel heat, but didn't happen. So I guess that feud is just not going to become anything. So then we have Miz and Mizdow versus Ziggler and our Ziggler, and well, Miz takes R-Truth really lightly during this. R-Truth is a great talent, like I said before. I really like the guy. He does great work. And, well, Miz is in there. He's ready to go ahead and give a fucking giant moneymaker punch. Misses and nails Mizdow. This turns into a zigzag from Ziggler, and he picks up the victory. Standing tall, looking strong, got new t-shirt. Hell yeah, in WWE pushing that t-shirt. So at Night of Champions, I don't see a title change. They may have a small Ziggler push. Comment below, do you think Ziggler will retain? I will be doing a predictions video shortly after, I think even tonight. Maybe tonight or tomorrow after I read about SmackDown setup matches for Night of Champions. So yeah, either one. Then we have what we all want to see. Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, and right before the match you have Rollins backstage explaining how basically Roman Reigns is a Neanderthal caveman, a fucking rhino, and this and that, and he's dumb, and Seth Rollins is the future. So he thinks he's the smart one out of the bunch. He's the one that created the Shield. He's the one that will destroy anyone that was from the Shield. So on to the match. Yes, really, really good shit. I enjoyed it. Everyone that says that Roman Reigns has 3 moves, come on, fucking seriously. He had about 12 moves during the match at least. Plus, these people do not even talk about, I hate the people that say the 5 moves are doing for Cena, let alone the guy that protects the other man performing moves and receiving moves. That's a lot more talent than what you're saying by saying, oh, he's only got 5 moves or 3 moves. That's just asinine and fucking rude to the goddamn talent. Be a fan, fucking support pro wrestling. This match was awesome, and Roman Reigns, man, he fucking comes out pretty early in the match, nails a Superman punch, and then, well, Seth Rollins does outsmart this, leapfrogs, comes on out, and, well, we do end up getting this pretty goddamn cool turnbuckle powerbomb to Roman Reigns, takes the shot. Looks like he's got a bloody nose, because he did get a giant fucking kick after Seth Rollins escaped that Superman punch setup spear. But after this, the curb stomp miss leads into the spear again. 1, 2, 3, victory. Roman Reigns stands tall and strong, and he hit way more moves than 3. So, really good match. I can't wait for more from these two, and I can't wait till Dean Ambrose comes back. Comment below, what's Dean Ambrose going to do when he comes back? Personally, I don't care. He can do anything he wants. It's fucking usually gold, so bring him back. Can't wait for it. Awesome shit. And then we're leading into Mark Henry is about to rally America. And I think that's about where I'm going to stop watching Raw. It's on right now. And we've got John Cena, Brock Lesnar. Highlights here from earlier tonight, halftime. Paul Heyman's halftime, awesome shit. It was really cool. Comment below, do you think Lesnar got his nose broke? And it looked like it. I don't know. It looks like he may have broke his nose. I'm sure we will find out. And I'm sure it will not affect the match coming Sunday, which he will destroy John Cena, in my opinion. And that's the way I see it. Pretty good Raw, actually. It seemed like a lot of commercials, actually. And either way, whatever. Fun night. Monday night, Raw was decent. And I am going to be watching Night of Champions alongside that for $9.99 with that song that they just made, $9.99. Why not, man? They're pushing it, and it's catchy, so fuck it. Subway does $5 footlongs, so why not? So, comment below, hit the thumbs up, support pro wrestling. Go to sonsofwrestling.com, get yourself some new t-shirts and now many hoodies. I got a lot of hoodies in there, and if you'd like to see a shirt that's not made a hoodie that you want, just let me know on Twitter at Rob Kimball Brand, and I will make that available in the store for you. And like I said, just support pro wrestling, WWE, all the way down to your indie promotion, and that's how wrestling stays alive, people. Really good shit. So on to Mark Henry's rally for America. I'm sure it's just going to lead into fight back and forth with him and Rusev, and just to build up that feud at Night of Champions. So I will see you later on tonight or tomorrow for my Night of Champion